Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
What's going on YouTube? Lost Gamer 8519, and this is going to be one of very few, if not any more, review videos, because I don't really do reviews. I don't do reviews at all, actually. So I just felt like I felt the need to make a review on this game after playing it, putting a lot of hours into it. So I just thought I'd share with you my thoughts and my impression and my opinions on this game, EA Sports UFC. Now I'm doing this video in this style and format because I watched a video from a fellow YouTuber by the name of CrackLotus. He did a top 5 of his most disappointing games of the current gen games. And I just thought about that video the moment I played through this game, and I wanted to do a review on it. So this is why I am like this in front of the camera, and I hope this makes me a fellow crackhead.
What's good, crackhead?
So shout outs to CrackLotus. Check out his channel, and definitely a cool dude here on YouTube. A lot of great videos. Huge knowledge on RPG games. He's very cutthroat, no filter when it comes to his opinions when it comes to video games, which I think is an awesome thing. So definitely check him out. I'll leave the link in the description below. On to this game right here. Before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that I'm not in any way trying to bash EA Sports or Electronic Arts in general. I mean, I buy FIFA every year basically, so I'm not trying to bash on them, and I'm gonna try to talk about this game and keep it short. I don't want to ramble. So EA Sports UFC. I was working third shift Monday night. It comes out at midnight on Tuesday. I was looking forward to getting this game right after work. I went straight to Walmart, picked it up, and it's not very often when I get a game and it makes it to the very top of my list of games to play. It pushes all the other games in my backlog away. And this made it to the top. And of course, I mean, I'm a huge fan of UFC and MMA fighting and of the sport in general, so I definitely had to pick this up and play it. I watched reviews on YouTube, and a lot of people said this game is awesome, best UFC game ever. Now I don't know what they were playing.
Are you playing the same game as me?
I mean, I think this game is decent, but it's not by any means the best UFC game ever. Now some reviewers that I've watched on YouTube reviewed this game, and they only put a few hours into this game. I can tell you I put 50 plus hours into this game already. I went through the career mode, and I've played through it enough where I felt like I'm comfortable doing this video and telling you guys what I think. There is some good points. Let me go ahead and get into the good points of this game real fast. The graphics, great. Best looking game I've ever seen. I mean, the graphics are awesome when it comes down to the cuts. Even in-game, the animations are awesome. Blood everywhere, awesome. Good stuff. The submission system, the new submission system is really good. I thought it was a very new idea and a great idea for the submissions. I mean, there's a little hiccups here and there, but overall I still think it's a great system to use for submissions. The addition of the Ultimate Fighter in career mode, great idea also. I've been waiting for that to be put into a UFC game for the past, I don't know how many UFC games, maybe 2, 3. When I saw all the trailers and all the hype that everybody was putting on this game, I kind of fell into it. It was hard to resist, so I was so happy to pick this game up and come home and play it. I'm gonna touch on some things that EA has left out in this game that was vital to me to make this game a great experience. The game modes, there's 3 game modes. There's career mode, fight now mode, which is like an exhibition mode, like a quick fight mode, and fighting online. The modes are so limited, and I felt like they didn't really put any thought into this game as in modes. They just threw something together. Career mode I felt was completely boring. It felt like it didn't give you any enthusiasm to play through the career mode. It just felt like you were just jumping menus and just pressing buttons to get from A to B and go into your fight and repeat. That's it. Training modes and career mode is stupid. You really don't have the freedom to choose, you know, the different kind of training you want to do for your fighter. They'll give you like maybe 4 every time you finish a fight. And what I think is so stupid is once you complete that training mode, let's say you do a training exercise on the heavy bag for boxing, and you get these attribute points. You can use those attribute points, but you can use it for anything, like submissions, kicks, whatever. Common sense would tell you that if you're doing boxing training, you should be able to use the points that you get from that boxing training on boxing attributes. It's only right, you know? So I felt like, you know, they kind of shortcutted the way through career mode and trying to make your fighter like easy to progress, which it was. And it was boasting about this whole leveling up system. You can level up, max your level on your fighter so easily. Attributes, I got 100 on every single thing before I even became a champion, which is insane. I felt like they took the challenge out of that also. My biggest gripe in career mode is your creative fighter doesn't have his own walkthrough. You don't get to choose a walkthrough. You don't get to customize a walkthrough. They don't even give you the option to have a custom walkthrough. As a fan of UFC, I love seeing, you know, the walk-ins. To me, walk-ins are important. When I watch the UFC, when there's a big fight happening or a fight that's, you know, worth watching, the walk-ins get you hyped up for that fight. When I have a creative fighter and I'm about to go into a fight that is important, I feel like you should have the walk-in. The walk-in hypes you up for that fight. It gets you ready to fight that fight. They left that out in this game to customize anyway. You get a walk-in at like when you're in a championship fight. That's it. And the walk-in is so generic, it's not even funny. I don't even want to watch it. That's how bad it is.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
The gameplay itself, the fighting and the gameplay, is tremendously easy. Well, to me. There's a small learning curve, but that curve is really not that big. You go through the tutorial maybe in less than an hour, and you learn basically everything. There's only one button to block, which is that boggles my mind.
The most fucking excruciatingly annoying fucking thing.
One button blocks high, low, leg kicks, everything. That even shouldn't even have happened in this game. Transitions on the ground game is very bad.
What the fuck is this?
It's so easy to pull off to get from one position to the next, and it's also very easy to escape from it. In the MMA, the ground game means a lot when it comes to, you know, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and grappling, everything like that. It means a lot. And they didn't put any thought into that. It ruined the ground game. This is all about stand-up. I know EA Sports, this is your first installment of a UFC game. To me, you had a lot to live up to from the UFC game made by THQ, and you were nowhere near it. I felt like I wasted $60 on this game, like, for real. I felt like this game made it all the way to the top of my 2 playlists and pushed way ahead of my backlog for no reason and wasted my time. This game is probably fun just to pick up and play when you just want to knock somebody out. This game has no strategy when it comes to fighting. There's no strategy in this game. To me, in an MMA fight, strategy is everything. Even the whole game plan, the game plan feature they throw in here, they're supposed to use before you go into every fight because every fight is supposed to be different. That's bullshit. Every fight is exactly the same to me in this game. Flash knockouts insanely happen way too much on this game. I know flash knockouts happen in actual MMA fights, but not this often. Not in this. This happens way too often. Especially, which I think is super cheesy when I'm over here like doing punches and kicks to my opponent's head, and I throw one kick to the body and he goes down when I never attacked the body yet the entire fight. Doesn't make sense. I know my opinion of this game probably don't matter to you guys because it's a sports game and it's by EA Sports, but I just felt like it affected me in a certain way because I'm a huge fan of UFC. I'm a huge fan of MMA, and from a gaming standpoint and from an MMA fan standpoint, I was really disappointed in this. I felt like I got robbed out of $60. My final thoughts in this game: should you play it? Of course. I mean, I think everybody should try any game at least at some point. Just don't not try it because somebody says it's bad. I mean, you might like it, but I don't. I would say give it a try. Is it worth $60? Hell no, it's not worth $60. This is not worth $30. This, in my opinion, as it stands, is a $20 or less game, and that's sad. Well, to me, that's sad. It just came out as they put graphics as their number one priority than gameplay, which, you know, never works. And I don't know why they did that. So maybe their next game will be good. And I hope this doesn't become a yearly franchise game. And yearly franchise games really don't make huge improvements from one year to the next. Because I still remember when Undisputed 3 came out. It was like a good 3 year jump before that came out from the previous game. So I hope this doesn't happen with UFC. That's it, guys. Sorry you guys had to sit there and listen to me ramble about this game, but I just felt like I just thought I'd make a little video about it, let you guys know about how I feel about this UFC game, because, you know, UFC and MMA is something I really enjoy, and I've been looking at other people's reviews and seeing what they had to say about it, and everybody gave it like a super A+ or best UFC game ever. I don't agree with that at all. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out my Facebook, check out my game collection website, and definitely send me a like on Facebook and everything like that. Hit that like button for me, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, guys, Lost Gamer 8519, and I'm signing off. Peace.